What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another Fishing with Separate video. Today we're at a new spot that I have never come to before. Should be pretty fun and exciting. We're gonna be going upstream here a little bit. It looks like there's some good holes all the way up and through here. Hopefully we can get ourselves a nice brook trout to do a catch and cook with here today. Let's go ahead and grab our bag and our rod. And let's see what kind of luck we can get here today. Oh, this looks good up in here. Hopefully there's a nice easy way for us to walk up in here. Got my girlfriend here with me today. She's gonna take some photos. Oh, this spot looks so cool. I hope there's some nice deep holes in here. I hope you guys enjoy the new style of videos. We're doing just kind of like a vlog style. I think it's more entertaining this way too. You get more of like a raw feel of things. So it seems like it was well received in last week's video. So I do appreciate you guys watching for longer, and hopefully I can just keep making more entertaining videos like this for you all. Oh, this spot's gorgeous. Take a look. Right here. Now down there it looks way better. But that's actually got some no trespassing signs, so we're gonna go ahead and abide by those. No biggie though. We'll fish up above and find some nice holes. Looks like we might have a nice hole right here. The spot's gorgeous. Let me get you guys on the hat. Let's do some fishing. My biggest concern with coming to these spots all the time is there brook trout in here? That's my biggest concern. Yep, we got a brookie. We got a couple of them. Decent sized ones too. Okay, got the biggest concern out of the way. Ooh, he came for it. He's right here. He's right here in front of me. Oh, he's almost getting it. I'm surprised he hasn't spooked yet. This water's crystal clear. Oh my God. Oh, come on. Fish on, boys. Good brookie, good brookie. Nice. Wait, is this a brookie? Wait. Yes, it is a brookie. Okay, it almost looks like a hybrid. Oh my goodness. This is a good trout right off the bat. Oh my goodness. Oh, if you're wondering why I yanked him out of the water so fast, I didn't want him getting off. Wow, this is like one of the better brookies I've gotten this year so far. Within the first couple of casts too. Oh, that's awesome. He's got a lot of life. Yeah, he's hooked in the eye anyways. So we're gonna go ahead and get this hook out of him. And we'll go ahead and bonk him out. Wow, that's awesome. All right, let's go ahead and give him a bonk. Wow, look at him. What a beautiful trout. I'm surprised because in last week's video, some of you may have noticed that some of the brookies were already starting to get the yellow orangish stomach on it. This one does not. This one just has a pure white belly. But wow, look at him. Gorgeous. Perfect eating size. I know sometimes the camera doesn't show the true size because of the fisheye lens. So I'll just go ahead and give you guys a rough guess. I would say this one's about 11 inches. What a beautiful trout. Wow. Yeah, I'll leave him right here for now.
I think it was this one.
It's a little too big. I need one a little thinner. That's this one right here. That'll do. Let's go ahead and get this guy on a stick real quick. Wow. Real nice chunker. That's a nice trout. What a start here. This is the first hole we're fishing too. And there's a couple more in there. Not sure about the size of the other ones. But man, we got a good one already. That's exciting. Oh, goodness. With it being a little tricky too here to fish recently, we'll take that good start. Getting bit. Little one. Tiny one. Wow. That fish was thrashing around pretty good, so if I had to guess, we might not get any more bites at this hole. We might have to keep moving up. That's awesome though. What a good trout to start with. All right, boys, I don't think we're gonna get any more luck here, but that's all right. We secured ourselves a good trout right off the start. Just in case you all want a comparison, compared to my rod here, it goes almost all the way up to the reel, and he's a good chunker. He's a good eater right there. Good one? Oh boy, it looks like we might have a good spot up here. Let's go ahead and check this out. Oh my goodness. Oh boys, we got a nice hole up here from the looks of it. This looks nice. This spot's gorgeous. We got a nice pool right here too. I should probably put my Crocs in sport mode before I end up losing one. We'll cross right over here. I'm gonna fish this pool for sure. I think we might have a new favorite fishing spot here, guys. This is looking nice up in here. Look at how beautiful that waterfall is. Gorgeous. This spot is exciting. We're gonna slowly make our way up over here. Try our best not to spook anything in this hole. We're gonna move nice and slow. Yeah, this hole looks like it could have something too. Set our trout down here. Oh yeah, there's definitely one in here. For sure. Yep. Probably like 4-incher in here. One that's really small. Come on. Thought we were gonna get a bite there for sure. There looks to be like there's 2 small ones in here. We'll give it a couple casts. I think that other small one got spooked. But we'll give it a couple casts here anyways. Just in case. Oh, little bite. That's one of the small ones that we saw. I'm really curious about up here at this waterfall. This looks super good. I'm gonna do a little bit of a slower retrieve here. All right, yeah, nothing there.
Right here.
Oh, right here.
Oh, I thought that stick was it from back there.
If that doesn't show how good brook trout blend in, I don't know what will. But look at this rock right here. This is beautiful. This looks like a good lounge spot, like a nice summer spot. Come hang out, swim a little bit. This looks super nice. Now, I don't know if this is going too fast, but there might be a brookie down in there. You just never know. We're gonna have to try it out anyways. Fish on, boys. Nice. Small little guy. We got a little pool here. See, this one has a more orange stomach. We'll set him right in this pool, wet our hand. This guy will let go. Just for a size comparison here, just so you all can tell how big this other one is. Right there, you can kind of get a good size comparison of the size of that other one. Now, this little guy choked this down, so it's going to be a little tricky. Let's wet the hand again. It's going to be tricky to let this guy go. He's very lively. And he choked it. Oh boy. Oh man. I don't know. This guy might not make it. He choked it down deep. As you all can see, he choked it down. Oh, wait. Hold on. We might be able to let him go here. As long as he's not bleeding. And we can get this out. Yeah, I don't know if he's going to make it. Alright, we got the hook out of him. Let's see if we can possibly revive him. It doesn't look like he's bleeding, but we're going to see. He was out of water for a good minute. We'll give him as much time as he needs. If we can't successfully revive him, then we'll most likely take him too. Come on, little guy. Oh, there we go. Some signs of life. Swam off on his own. Oh, yeah. Nice. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh, yeah, he's going to be okay. Oh, that wasn't looking good for a second, but he looked good when he swam off, so big plus there. All right. Now, if he was able to bite in this fast water, that means that there's got to be another one that will too. Oh, there was another one. Yep, he was a decent one. He was probably an inch bigger than the other. Yep, getting bit. We are getting bit. Let's try over here too. This water's running pretty decent through here, but not as bad. Let's see. Nothing. There is a couple of them in this hole though, which is a good sign. Fish on. This feels like it could be a good one. He's a little bit bigger than the other. Let's find our little pool of water over here so we can try to let him go nicely. Nice. I would say that this is maybe a little bit smaller than what I'm usually keeping. I know, close to the same size actually. Oh, he choked it down too. Oh man. These poor guys. They are choking it down. Oh. Alright, come here, little guy. Let us get this surgery done. He's gonna hurt himself if he doesn't stop. Let's see if we can revive this one too. This one wasn't out of the water for as long, so let's see how he does. All right, he's swimming. Swimming very slow though. Keeping a quick eye on him. Looks like he's a little disoriented. He looks good in the water though. That trout wasn't bad. That was maybe a little bit bigger than the second one. Still a decent size. If I was at one of my other spots, I probably would have kept him, to be honest. But here at this spot, considering we caught that nice good one over here, I think that's what we'll try to beat. If we get one that's bigger than him, we'll keep him, but if not, we'll just let him go. We already got that nice one, so we don't really need to keep any of the smaller ones. We already got our insurance policy for today. Oh, this is so exciting though. What a beautiful spot to fish. I don't know how I have not come to this spot yet. It's actually really close to some of my other spots, but somehow I've managed to avoid coming here. I don't know. I was wondering why our spinner wasn't working. We're a little tied up from that last guy over there. I really am curious if there's any more in here. Oh, we had another one. We had another one. Oh, there's so many in this hole. It's crazy. We're getting bit. Fish on. Oh, no, he came off. He came off. Oh, this spot is a ton of fun. Holy. Getting bit. Fish on. Oh, did he come off? He came off. He came off. Oh. All right, there's a ton of them in here. There's probably at least 10. If they're biting like this, I'm just gonna keep fishing this hole until they stop biting, and I might make my way up these rocks, check out what's above a little bit further. So right now with the cast I'm doing, just to keep you all informed on how I'm fishing this, I'm casting right in between these two falls. I'm letting it sink a little bit. We just got bit. And then I'm just doing a nice slow retrieve. I'll do it again right here. All right, right in the middle of those two, letting it sink and reeling it in. Bit. All right, we're getting bit, and then they're not following through. It could be that there's a bunch of small brookies in here that just aren't biting it good enough. All right, this one might be the last one at this spot. All right, I don't think the other ones are gonna bite anymore. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna explore a little bit. We're gonna check out some of the rest of this creek up in here. I'm real curious that if we have this here, what's around this corner up in there? Because I can't see right here right now. So let's go check that out. It's crazy how good this fishing spot is though. What a blast. I do gotta say I'm really impressed with this spot so far, with how gorgeous it is here. It's awesome up in here. We'll definitely be coming back to this spot quite a bit. I just love the way this spot's set up. You can walk in here nice easily, and there's just beautiful holes right all the way up in through here with some really nice trout too. I mean, just look at that. What a fun time out here. You guys got to come out and do this yourself sometimes. It's just so much fun. All right, we came up in here a little ways. We have a big hole right here. I think this is gonna have a big trout in it. I'm gonna cross right here, but oh my goodness, this hole looks massive. It looks super deep. This spot is amazing. We actually have a sign right here. Look, Strawberry Falls is what that sign says. I'm actually gonna get close to it, show you all real quick. Check this out. That is cool. We do have that person's house right over here. They actually have a walkway that comes right down in here. But this spot's cool. We come all the way up in here. There's no trespassing signs, so hopefully the owner doesn't come down in here and kick us out. But this is one of my new favorite spots for sure. So let me get you guys on the hat. Let's see if we can catch another good sized trout here. I think what we're gonna end up doing, I might fish this spot, maybe some of these other ones. And once we fish these spots, we might go ahead and head on down. I don't want to cause too much commotion because those people's house is right over there. Good fish. Nice. I knew we were gonna catch something at this hole. It just looked so good. Oh my God, this is another nice brookie. Hold up. We might end up keeping this one too, boys. Oh, this is a nice trout. He's got so much life in him. He's barely hooked. We might actually let this one go and let him thrive up in this hole. As much as I want to keep him, he's barely hooked, so yeah, there he goes. I usually only eat one trout anyways, so we're gonna let him prosper up in there. I want to leave some fish for when we come back again sometime this year, or maybe even into next year. All right, there's got to be another monster in here somewhere. Nothing on that cast. There's got to be another good one in here though. I have that feeling. I don't know, we might not have another one up in here. I'm gonna let it sink a little bit. We'll slow retrieve it in. I'm not getting any bites after that last one. Hopefully it didn't spook the others off. Oh, we got snagged. I'm gonna get a different angle here. I wanna be able to see up in here a little ways too. I think what I'm gonna end up doing as well is I might actually check out, some of you might know the nwfs app. I might check that out and see what we're working with, see where the property lines are. Because it could be too that we'll be all right over here. I'm also just letting this one sink in this hole, and I'm just kind of jigging it a little bit. Just in case there's something hiding down deep. All right, let's go take a quick look up here and see what we're working with. Oh yeah, we got multiple falls all the way up and through here. We'll take one quick cast. Right there. I doubt there's anything in this hole, but you never know. Nothing. But I will say, there's multiple good fishing spots up in here. I might actually go get my we're gonna go up further. We're just gonna do it. I wanna see what's further up in there. I wanna fish it. And we're probably gonna do our cook up in there too. That way we're far enough from this person's house. I think it's gonna be a good time. We got another beautiful falls up here. We decided to come a little bit further up. I actually see a property marker up there, which means that we're not close to anyone's house over here. So I wanted to kind of get away from those people's house just to avoid the annoyance if someone comes down and starts bickering and stuff. So we got one really good hole up here. We'll fish. Maybe we'll catch another keeper. But I do want to do our cook right up in here. It's gorgeous. I can't wait to show you guys this spot. All right, we walked up in here a little bit further. But check this rock out right here. Tell me it wasn't destined to do a cook right here. Just a perfect flat surface. I'm gonna stick my trout in the water while we fish. So we have a nice rock right here. Nice and flat. Perfect for a cook. Doesn't get much better than this. We got some nice little holes right here. Let's get you guys on the hat, see what kind of luck we get here at this spot. Not gonna lie, this is the best brook trout fishing I've seen all year. It's catching multiple nice sized trout. We got a nice deep hole right here. Fish on. Within a couple casts. I'm gonna let this one go down here at this hole. I don't want to cause a disturbance in that one because I know there's a better one in there for sure. He gobbled it down pretty good. Again. If this isn't proof in the pudding about how good these Panther Martins are, I don't know what is. Oh, he's spitting up his dinner too. He's not making it easy for us. At all. He's being a pain in the butt. Needing to sit still for a second so we can get the hooks out of him. And off he goes. Beautiful. This is so cool. I'm gonna leave our pliers out of our bag for now. Because I know for sure that we're probably gonna catch another one in this hole. And I bet you we're gonna catch a better one than that. Wow, I'm surprised we didn't get bit on that cast. Ooh, almost got caught in the tree for a second. This is the most beautiful fishing spot I've seen this year so far. Hands down. We're gonna change the angle of our cast here too. Looks like we got a deep hole that comes right in here. Getting bit. That one's a small one, but there is another one in there. Huh? Up there? All right, we're gonna keep making our way up. All right, we're gonna keep making our way up here. I'm not sure how far we're gonna go, but we got our fish down here at our cooking spot. We're definitely gonna come back down further we'll do the cook down here, but I'm real curious as to how good the fishing is all the way up in here. We're really kind of exploring and doing a catch and cook up in here. And it's just so nice up in here. We're just sheltered away from everything. There's just that one house over there, but we're really out in the middle of nowhere. Just having the time of our lives out here. But at this point, I'm just rambling. So let's go ahead and get you guys back on the hat. I see a pool right here I want to fish. There's many pools up in here. There very well might be something in here too. I'm just gonna drop it down and we'll jig it. See if we get a bite. Not seeing nothing. Might be running a little too fast right there. I know you all probably hear the running water. That's why I have to kind of talk pretty loud. Look at this up in here. It is so beautiful up in here. Oh yeah, we got some nice pockets up in here. So it looks like up in here, boys, we got some dammed up area, but it looks like it could be good up in there. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna save that for another video. Whenever I come back up in here again, we'll make our way all the way up in there. We'll do a nice adventure. We'll have a good time. But I have a fish already that I'm willing to cook up. And we already had some fun at this beautiful spot. I think it's about time to do some cooking. We might take a couple more casts on our way down. And after our cook, we might hit some of the holes on the way down too, just in case we missed any nice trout. But the cool part is we definitely could have had a 2 trout cook here, but this one is definitely enough for me. It's gonna be plenty enough for us to cook and eat here, without a doubt. All right, we got a nice setup here. I was gonna do the rock back there, but this one has a nice flat surface here. I think it's gonna be really good to do a cook right here. Problem is the rock's kind of slanted, so it's gonna be a little tricky. I could just sit on the side or something, no biggie. But it's really flat. That's what I like about this rock here. Got beautiful, nice. We got a really nice background here that we can look at while we do this cook. So I think that's what we're gonna set up here. That's not a bad setup there. At least we got some of it in the background. I wish there was a way I could get the falls in the background, but take the wins you can get, I guess. It's actually pretty decent right there. Now before we get too ahead of ourselves, we gotta go ahead and gut this trout out. I'm just gonna go right back there and finish this up real quick. All right, let's give it one final wash off before we, actually let's go ahead and put the slits in it first, and then I'll do a nice wash off of it. But we just wanna make sure we get those slits in there so we can avoid curling as much as possible. I think it's time to sharpen the old knife. It's starting to get a little dull. I usually don't bring a towel, so I'm just gonna use my shirt to dry it off. There we go, look at that. Beautiful brook trout. Got the slits in it ready to go. But one thing I want to go ahead and do is I want to get the stove started, get some oil getting hot in this pan. That way the oil has a little bit of time so it can get real hot and cook this trout nice and evenly. Oh, kicked it down a little too low. That's pretty nice and flat. Let's go ahead and get some oil up in that pan. Doesn't take much, just enough to keep the trout from sticking. Make sure that oil is nice and spread out in the pan. And while that oil gets hot, just throw a little bit of the Slap Your Mama seasoning. Throw it right up on there. If you all haven't watched last week's video, I highly recommend you do. It's actually the first time I tried Slap Your Mama seasoning was in last week's video. And was it good? And if you don't remember last week's video, we said a little goes a long way. So we're gonna be sure not to go too heavy on the Slap Your Mama seasoning this time. We're just gonna put just enough in there to give it the flavor. I do love this seasoning though, oh my goodness. It was super good last week's video. Throw that seasoning right up on there, very nice. See if that, oh yeah, it's good enough. Just making sure it doesn't curl, just putting a little bit of weight on it. That way it just gets a nice natural memory of laying flat. Yep, that's good. I'm gonna throw a little bit more seasoning on the top. Quite a bit of it came off onto my hands, so. Just wanna make sure we get a nice even coat of seasoning on both sides. I can't wait to try this seasoning on chicken too. I've never tried it on chicken. Well, that looks so good. I'm actually gonna probably try to take a seat right here while we cook this. This trout is looking and smelling phenomenal. Now one thing I do like to do, I don't know if anyone else likes to do this as well, I like to cook it on the back for a little bit as well. It just The back meat is a lot thicker than the rest of it, so I like to go ahead and cook it right on the back as well. It just helps the whole trout cook a little bit faster. But this trout's cooking super fast already as it is. And my battery life's actually getting a little bit low, so I might kick off a little bit here pretty soon. Just to finish cooking this trout, I want to leave myself enough battery so that you guys can see me take a nice big bite of this trout. It's going to be delicious. We're just going to go ahead and give it one more flip. Oh, it's gorgeous. Let me get you guys a quick look. Look at how delicious that trout looks. Ooh, this is going to taste good. I actually just flipped it. I might kick the stove off here pretty soon. Let me just try taking one of these fins out. When those fins come out and it comes with the bones, you're usually pretty good. But I like to be pretty cautious. I like to just cook fish as long as I possibly can without overcooking them. All right, we just gave it that last flip. We're gonna kick the pan off. This trout's gonna be so good, I can just feel it now. I'm actually really excited to taste this trout without overdoing the seasoning this time, because it was super good last week, and that was with quite a bit of seasoning on there. So this time, without overdoing it, I'm excited to see how the flavor is. All right, well, in the meanwhile, I'm gonna cut the camera off. I'm gonna let that trout cool down. I'm gonna clean up my area so that we're ready to hike on out of here as soon as we're finished eating this trout. So it's gonna be 1 second for you, a couple minutes for me. See you guys then. All right, I let the trout cool down for a good while. We picked everything up around here. Only thing that we have left to do is to eat away at this trout. Now usually I just leave my fork connected to all this, but I kind of want to take it off, instead of having to battle with the fork and the spoon. Ooh, all that back meat just came right off. First bite. See how it tastes. Oh man. Ooh, that's good. I think I actually did the perfect amount of seasoning, because it's not too strong, but it's just strong enough to get that flavor. Yeah, I think that's the perfect amount of seasoning right there, because it doesn't overpower the flavor of the fish. It just adds on to the flavor. It's super good. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this backbone and just get all the bones right out, or get all the meat right off the bones here. Look at that meat just falling right on off the bone. Look at that. Throw that right on over there, leave it for the animals. The tail somehow stayed connected. Throw that over there. Take that fin right on off. Finger looking good, boys. All right. We still have some bones in the meat, but not nearly as bad. That's a good piece right there. Oh, that's good. Still a couple leftover bones, but a little bit of calcium never hurt nobody. That piece has quite a bit of bones in it right there. This seasoning is hands down the best for trout, though, without a doubt. It's already almost gone, too. They ain't messing around here today. Without a doubt, I think this is my favorite catch and cook that I've ever done here today. This spot was phenomenal fishing. It's like every hole we went to, we got bites, we got nice fish, and we got a beautiful brook trout to eat up. Cannot complain. We will be coming back to this spot for sure. There's beautiful views too. This bite has a ton of bones in it. I kind of failed at taking this one off. There we go. And we polished that fish right off. That seasoning is so good though. We literally did the perfect amount of seasoning. I love the little bite that it gives you with that Slappy Mama seasoning. And boy, it's just phenomenal. But I think that's where we're gonna wrap it up. We gotta hike our way out of here. So thank you guys so much for sticking to the end of the video. If you made it this far to the end of the video, make sure to let me know down in the comments below. But thanks you guys so much for sticking to the end. Make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. It means the world to me, helps the channel grow to more people. But anyways, thank you guys so much for the support, and we will catch you guys in next week's video. All right, see you later, guys.